Now to this. If I have an A3 sign around my neck protesting climate change at an airport, should I be allowed to? Or are you ruining the buzz of people coming back from the GC? Last week, artist Bruce Mahalski was removed from Dunedin Airport by the New Zealand Police, who were already present on the site, for holding an A3 sign saying it's a climate emergency. Now, if he returns to the airport within 2 years, he's been told that he'll be given a $1,000 fine or 3 months jail. I thought, this is in the ODT. I thought this was worth picking up on the panel. Bruce is a Dunedin artist and conservationist and is with us now. Bruce, kia ora. Nice to have you here on RNZ.
Yeah, kia ora, Wallace. How are you?
Now, look, tell me about this. Tell me about your art meets activism project. What were you doing at Dunedin Airport?
Okay, so it's a bit of a long story, but myself and a colleague, Craig Hilton, who's quite a well-known artist in his own right, we've run a number of art projects together over the last 15 years or so, and we're interested where sort of art meets politics and sort of situationist art, etc. And we've done a lot of stunts over the years. I'm also a member of Climate Liberation Aotearoa. I'm a climate activist, and so we're always looking for ways to sort of get the climate emergency into the public domain, because this government obviously is pretending it's not happening at all. So we actually went out to the airport on June 24th when Jetstar, the airport, had a big party to celebrate the resumption of 3 new direct flights a week from Dunedin to the Gold Coast.
Yep.
And so these are 3 new international flights. And this has sort of started something of a price war between Air New Zealand and Jetstar, and the government's sort of been, buying into that and pushing Air New Zealand to make them more money, because they get a dividend, obviously. So we went out there, and 3 of us went into the airport with these signs, and immediately ejected, police pushing us out the door. And at the time, we didn't document it as well as I'd sort of hoped. So next time, Craig and I, this is like last week, just went out with myself, standing there as a few people dribbled off a Jetstar flight. Literally like 1 or 2 people like in the room, and immediately, in fact, sorry, I should say we'd actually been up to the information desk beforehand and said that I was going to stand there with a sign. I didn't think there'd be a problem. When I actually did it, it caused a problem, and then so Craig was photographing as people came up and interacted with me, and he elected to leave, and I elected to say, no, I think I've got a perfect right to stand here with a sign. The government owns half the airport, the DCC owns the other half. You've both declared climate emergencies. A lot of people stand at the airport with little signs. I think I'm quite within my rights to stand here with this sign. So that was enough to get me trespassed.
Well, let's get on the panel on this. Maddie, what's your take on this?
I'm all for free speech, so you go, Bruce. And I think you make a great point. Both companies have declared a climate emergency back, when it was trendy for companies who were planning to do nothing about that to declare a climate emergency. You're probably doing them a favour, aren't you?
Sorry, companies or countries?
No, sorry, both the council and the government, so both your big owners.
Yeah, so trendy, you're saying it's trendy to declare a climate emergency. That's a trend, is it?
No, I'm just saying that they must think it's trendy because they've done nothing about it.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point. So I will do all I can, and so with my colleagues, to keep bringing it to people's attention that it's a critical situation out there. As a scientist, Craig's a scientist. He used to work at Harvard. It's a critical situation. And yet here we are, having Air New Zealand, Jetstar in a price war, ramping up emissions. And emissions from planes aren't that much. But when you put it together with cruise ships, it's around 8% of global emissions. Luxury emissions.
Do you travel overseas, Bruce?
I stopped travelling on planes. Last time I went on a plane was 2017.
Okay. Mike?
Look, I'm all for free speech too, but I do have some sympathy for the airline and the Dunedin City Council. They are in the business of aviation, and that's how they make money. So I do have some sympathy with them.
But making money is killing us.
I absolutely agree with you. But having said that, I think this is an overreaction. I think you should be able
Standing there with an A3 sign is an overreaction.
No, I think that the reaction to you is an overreaction.
Thank you.
But some might say, what should be good news for the Dunedin economy. You've got Jetstar coming out of the GC into your small town. This is a chance to celebrate, and here you are at the airport being a major buzzkill, Bruce.
Well, I mean, the buzzkill and there's the extinction of most of life on this planet as we know it. I mean, when you put the two together, I mean, people can keep, pretending that everything is well and dandy, but, do you want me to just go through a whole bunch of statistics as to why the climate crisis is a massive existential threat? And we can't keep pretending there's no elephant in the room.
Yeah, no, fair point. I'm just going to think, is it appropriate for you to have that sign on site at the Dunedin Airport? Why can't you do it in the Octagon?
We've actually done that. So we're actually moving the sign around the place. So the art project is to have me stand places with this sign and chart people's reactions. So we're actually doing exactly what you say, and we've done it in various places, and we'll be doing it in a whole lot more. So you may see some more news about me standing places with signs. Okay.
Look, I'm just see the Dunedin Airport says the airport staff courteously advised the individual that they could finish taking photographs but would need to move their demonstration to the designated area outside the terminal. One individual chose to leave voluntarily, the other after receiving 2 formal requests to relocate and being advised of potential consequences, declined to comply. So finally, Bruce, message to the airport, message to the Dunedin City Council from you would be what?
Let's focus on the climate emergency and not business as usual.
All right, good on you. Hey, thanks for being with us here, Bruce. Kia ora. Bruce Mahalski, who is a